these influencers on the right, like they're just puppets. They're puppets for billionaire interests and fascist causes that prop these people up because they're useful idiots.
It's culture war stuff. I mean, that's what the right does. It's all culture. The left is all class. Stay classy out there, okay? That's all I can tell you.
It's all distraction from their simmering hatred of just LGBTQ people in general, gender non-conforming people in.
How many people are trans in the United States? What percentage of the population is trans? 1 to 2%. Some people are saying in the chat that it's 0.2%. But I find it really, really ironic that the minority class of vulture capitalists, you know, the billionaire class, are funding this culture war where we're supposed to hate another minority in the United States, which is the trans community. They materially have so much power, right, over public life. I mean, these people are the most marginalized of all marginalized social groups. I guess it gets obviously worse. I hate to say it like that. I mean, you can be undermined, you can get like so many ways, because you could be trans, you could also be black, you know, you could also be poor, you could be disabled. All of those things are factors by which you are isolated and undermined by the society at large, right? But it's just wild to me that the minority class, the actual minority, it's like the meme. The only minority that you should blame is the 1%. The 1% being the 1% richest. And even now, it's less than 1%. It's a fraction. It's a tenth of 1%, because that's the upward transfer of wealth. And trans people have really no bearing on. They're not the cause of your problems. This is verifiably, materially true. And, you know, it just makes me think about every accusation is an admission, or it's all projection. They want you to hate on other minorities, just not their particular brand of minority. So we you know, it's all an effort to divide the working class along cultural issues without ever naming the elephant in the room, which is the socioeconomic conditions. And we have to keep talking about that. Our institutions that teach us are all funded by billionaires. So, you know, it's everything about our society is political, you know. It's the common sense of capitalism that we should revere our overlords. We should hate marginalized social groups like immigrants or trans people, the people that are most by society. They're the enemy, and we need to them over more. It's all culture war is all I'm trying to say. They're writing legislation so like 4 trans students can't play sports. I mean, yeah, this is such a non-issue. It's like it should just be, yeah, of course trans people deserve human rights, you know? But the fact that that is being harped upon by the right as some supreme issue is a big grift. It's a big distraction, and we need to be, at the very least, mindful